everyone, Callie here. I can't believe that yet again I have to make a video like this. This is more for me getting things off my chest. It's a way of helping with my mental health, to get these pent up feelings of, well, you'll find out as I explain what this video is all about. Where to begin? Friday afternoon, I was walking through the Burton-upon-Trent town centre, as I oftenly do, with my daughter. We were going to spend her pocket money, and some little tracksuit mafia wannabe walks past me, says to his friend while looking directly at me, "What the fuck is he wearing?" For a split second, I was going to walk away and just leave it. I didn't want the hassle. I didn't want to become a target. But that bitch voice in the back of my head said, "Fuck, no. I'm not taking this anymore. I've had it enough the past few weeks. I've had it a lot since December last year." There's people out there who know what I'm talking about right now. Since last December, I've had nothing but a non-stop barrage of transphobic bullshit thrown my way by people I thought were friends, people that I worked with here on YouTube, and just general passers-by in the streets. And it's not a generational thing. It's not. It's not like I get a lot of this abuse from just the older community. I've had insults thrown at me by pensioners, teenagers, children. I even had, while walking past Primark, a man pushing a newborn baby in a buggy turn to his wife and say, "Oi, love, is that a man or a woman?" My instantaneous response to that question, if anybody wants to ask it, is don't ask your friends or your partner, whoever the fuck you're standing with. Ask me. No one else knows but me. And for the record, I am a transgender woman. I am nearly 2 years into my transition. I did not start transitioning until I was 36. Okay? So when you think of people, when you say, "Oh yeah, I really like trans women, I think they're dead hot," and then you bring up names like Nikita Dragon, I don't have that kind of money to spend on that kind of surgeries. Not yet. I'll get there. But I can't bypass the system because I don't have the money to do so. And everybody's entitled to an opinion. I get it. But when your opinion is something like that, keep it to yourself. Don't. Sorry, I need a drink. After I challenged this person, this tracksuit mafia wannabe, and all I did was I simply turned around and I said, "If you're going to be transphobic, at least do it to my face." Right? Misgendering me, that's being transphobic straight away. He then comes over to me and starts mouthing off at me saying, "Hey, are you a man? Because if you are, I can kick the shit out of you." Excuse me? 2 p.m. on a Friday afternoon in a packed town centre. This dickhead says this to me. I turned to walk away. I said, fuck off, you transphobic bigot, leave me the fuck alone. I want nothing to do with you. And I started to walk away. He proceeds to follow me through the town centre. There's a group of people sat on the bench. He turns to this group of people and he says, "That's a man, isn't it? I can kick the fucking shit out of it if I want to, can't I?" And do you know what happened? Rather than tell this guy to fuck off and leave me alone, they laughed and agreed with him. They laughed and agreed with me having physical harm done to me for standing up for myself against this bigot. That is the mentality of the town that we live in. It is Burton-upon-Trent, Staffordshire. I want people to know that if you have a family member that is any part of the LGBTQ community, do not come to this town. Do not come to this town because you will be putting your loved ones at risk. If I can be threatened with physical violence in the middle of the day, in the middle of a busy town centre, with witnesses everywhere, and no one does nothing, there was no security guards. I was in the Octagon shopping centre. There was no security guards to be seen at all. And no one did anything. No one told this guy to back off. No one told him to shut up and leave me alone. Nothing. I was made to feel like a freak show in my hometown. I was born and raised in this town. There are some good people in this town, I know. I've met them, I've spoken to them. I'm friends with some of them. But these little tracksuit mafia guys walking around, thinking they're the big I am, insulting people like that, I don't blame them. This guy couldn't have been any older than 20. I don't blame him, I blame the parents. Because you're teaching them that shit. As for something else that is pent up with me, as I said, I've had to deal with shit like this since December. Pretty much non-stop. But I thought it had stopped. Because one main person that has tried to make my life a living hell has used my dead name as a joke, changed my nickname in a group chat to Callista, Queen of the Desert, referring to me as a drag queen. You know who you are. I know you watch this channel. I know you watch my videos because you give them a thumbs down. I know who you are and I know what you're doing. And I've seen your stupid little TikTok with your brief little snip of a drag queen when you mentioned other podcasts you've worked on. Yeah, I've seen that shit. And I do find it incredibly fucking funny how once I confronted you in person and basically told you to go fuck yourself, nothing. I didn't hit anything at all for months. Now your little fuckboy's coming back to your team and suddenly you start picking on me again. Well, here's an open invitation, dickhead. I'm not going to say your name. You know who you are. I'm talking to you and your fuckboy. You have my address. You know where I live. If there's anything you want to say about me, then bitch, step up and say it to me. Before you say it to anybody else, step up and say it to me. Don't say it from behind a screen. Say it to my face. But anyway, the incident on Friday was reported as a hate crime. The police are all over it because they have actually just officially announced a hate crimes officer, someone who's going to be dealing directly with hate crimes. So, yeah. Anyone in this town that wants to call me any of the slurs, wants to call me a man, a drag queen, anything like that, step up and say it. If you recognise me from this channel in this town, you see me about, you recognise me, and that's what you want to say to me, don't do it in the comment section. Don't do it on my social medias. Say it directly to me. Or don't say anything at all. Because if you do say anything, I have a direct line now. I have references and case numbers. I will report each and every one of you last motherfuckers who wants to come at me with that kind of shit. But at least have the guts. Don't do it from behind your keyboard. Don't shout it when you're halfway down the fucking street. Step right up. Say it directly to me. And see how long it lasts. Now, I need to get ready for my podcast that I'm going to be recording later on today. I am uploading this straight away. And I just want to say a massive thank you to those people that helped me on Friday. To the person who came along and picked me up. I'm not dropping names on videos because I'm not that much of a bitch. But to the person who came and picked me up and took me back to theirs and helped me get in touch with the police and got me home, thank you so fucking much. Oh, the one thing I will point out as well is all of this that happened on Friday, my daughter was with me. My 13-year-old autistic daughter was with me. So, Burton is not only full of transphobes and bigots, but also people who like to discriminate against disabilities. Good old Burton. But yes, thank you to the people that helped me. To the people who watched and laughed, fuck you. And to the people who want to try and poke fun at me from the shadows, I'm here. Come and get me. If you've got the guts. I know you haven't. Bye. See you next time.